Hey guys, welcome back to Vampyr. When we left off, we just... Oh shoot! Hi! Our hospital's getting attacked, so we have to rush over there. The Ascalon Club kicked us out because we wouldn't resurrect They kicked us out because we wouldn't turn somebody into a vampire that they wanted us to, and the leader lied to us. Or lied to everybody. Okay. The leader lied to everybody, saying that, you know, not necessarily lied, but he wanted my character to go forth and make some really rich asshole a vampire. We found out that he couldn't make him a vampire himself. Oh, another Ascalon asshole. So now we're having to fight Ascalon along with everybody else. Shoot.
Fuck his boss!
Wow, more Ascalon
Show me how
trash.
you defeated Fergal Butcher!
Well, you wanted to know, that's how I know.
What is this truck? Are the vampire hunters here already?
As for me.
Oh, Swansea gonna be dead. Or missing. Oh, shit.
Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar?
Yeah, missing.
Looks like he's wounded. I better follow the blood.
We haven't been up here yet. Wow, that's a lot of blood. Guess I'm facing off against the head of Priwen now.
Ultraviolet curtains and Ori Calvin powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for one.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic.
What?
You aim to unleash another disaster, just like William Marshall did.
No, I'm trying to put an end to it. just like you are.
You're the progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have
His
no
progeny?
idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak!
Marshall's still alive.
So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true. Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
And you're gonna drink it? That's old and gross.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. If you're so innocent...
Oh, shit.
The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. Show some style. Fight like a man. You've done marvels against your kind.
Shoot.
I know. It hurts, doesn't it? Come on, Reed. Find something else. Close your eyes. This is gonna hurt.
There we go. Man, I'm going to use everything. Come on, there you go. Bury the hatchet and achievement unlocked.
We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
I'm not saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end to this epidemic.
Never! We are Priwen. We do not negotiate. We do not compromise.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
Should I turn him into a vampire if I can?
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
Dare I? He'll probably literally come back to bite me if I do that, or this, so.
I'll spare you, McCullum. I'll offer you the mercy you never offered me.
What is this ruse?
This is no ruse, McCullum. This is me letting you go. After all, you and I are both trying to save this poor country in our own way.
I'll kill you, Reed. Next time we meet, I'll end you.
See? Progress already. You called me by my name. Until the next time. Goodbye, Hunter.
But where's Edward? Rescue Edgar. Okay. I can't do anything. Okay, it's just glitchy. Where the heck are we? Oh, okay. Where must I go? Okay. That was intense. Oh, you know what? Before I go, I'm going to make some more potions because I ate up all of mine. I could figure out how to get back into the hospital. Well, I didn't eat them all up, but close enough. Go that way. Kind of feels like this is coming down to the end game. Oh, I'll be in the theater, so maybe I can do Pandora's box while I'm at it. I should have leveled too, but I didn't want a night to pass by. Nom 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 nom. Did I not get my last heal? Oh well. Lord Sheffield. Oh, for being the creme de la creme of vampires, I'm just wrecking your guys' shit. was that shot from? Ah. No. Theater.
So Priwen never left Doris's theater after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
I should probably go from top to bottom and see if there's see if I'm missing something.
I can't believe I'm
But
doing
oh,
this.
oh well. Kind of feel like this is coming to a climax. Nothing over here. Bullets and with bottles of booze. Okay, whatever floats your boat. Oh, who did I piss off? Well, they patched this hole up. Oh wait, no they didn't. They're still... Oh, they're... I can't go upstairs. Oh. McCollum's report. I just finished reading Doris Fletcher's journal. As painful and dreadful as it was, my God, the woman planned to see everyone in London afflicted and by infecting all who would come to her next play. It helped me understand greatly what is going on. Doris Fletcher's real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of some Harriet Jones who had been treated as a patient for a long time at the Pembroke Hospital. She clearly hated her mother but used her fame and notoriety to see her while visiting the poor and sick in the East End. I don't know exactly what happened then, but this is how her mother infected her before returning to the theater, and how she turned into what monstrosity that the leech known as Jonathan Reed finally defeated. The presence of that vampire in the same hospital where Harriet Jones was treated can't be a coincidence. It very much was. I am convinced he is deeply involved with the vampire plague going on in London right now. I'm also convinced Swansea is his accomplice, and that those two are planning something more terrifying than anything the guard has ever faced. Maybe I should take some time to read the old books and manuscripts the guard still possesses to get some answers. It may prove useful. In the meantime, I better send some patrols to investigate about what is occurring at the Pembroke Hospital. It took me 2 days to parse through the dusty registers and books we keep in the vault. God, I hate losing time like this. The search did prove fruitful for once. I found 2 pages that could be related to our present situation in a copy of William Marshall's memoirs. I took them and with me to read more carefully. This creature Marshall says he fought in 1666, this disaster that claimed to destroy London. It is very similar to what happened with Doris Fletcher. Disease, infection, hate of the living, a desire to see the city ransacked. I have no doubt now that the bloody old leech of William Marshall is behind all this. And that he is back. This could be our greatest accomplishment if the guard could at last find and destroy that old bastard. I believe what Marshall did in 1666 is exactly what Reed is now trying to do. Did the creature, this disaster, escape their will? Is it why Marshall destroyed him in 1666? And Reed did the same with Doris Fletcher before she became such a creature? I don't know. But those two are clearly working together, and Swansea is helping them. I will immediately give orders to have him arrested and interrogated. As for Reed, I'll destroy that evil beast myself, and we'll deal with William Marshall, this disaster thing. Priwen will prevail once more.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Oh, okay. Where'd I get that?
I cannot enter.
Okay, so that's exit. We're in the place that the notebook should be. Oh, hi there.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Pinned no, evidence safe. Until further notice, the safe will be used to store sensitive evidences. This must always be locked. If you need to access it, just find me on the last floor to get the key, and bloody remember to bring it back to me when you're done, Rodney. Okay, so we need to kill Rodney.
I should find the key to that.
Oh gosh. William Marshall's memoirs. This might actually be interesting. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stool finally agreed to meet me in London. They proposed to meet inside the new Cathedral of St. Paul. I like the wit and solemnity of these men. What a symbol, to choose the place where I defeated this disaster, but also the place where I fell. I agreed to their proposition. There, in the sacred silence of the church and under the eye of God, they respectfully listened to me. They acknowledged my victory against this evil creature, the Deus Astro, the Eater of Stars, who only wished to spread death and pestilence all around her? Since they acknowledged my will to save London in 1666, they heard my request, my burning desire to stop the blood of hate. Their primate promised to come back to me with an answer. The primate of St. Paul wrote back to me with just a name, the Tear of Angels. According to him, this ancient artifact could heal anything, cleanse any blackened soul, and purify my blood. Blessed be the Lord, it took me more than 100 years to find a cure for the blood of hate, but I may finally have found it. Soon the rage shall end, soon I may repair the wrong I did and cleanse my failures. Now all I need to do is retrieve the necessary ingredients to create the artifact. Blood of the purest heart mixed with the blood of the king. To find such rare ingredients is not what worries me the most, for time is on my side. It's the last part that worries me, the pure essence of garlic. I'm afraid it will literally hurt like hell when I drink the antidote. But if that's the price to pay to cleanse my soul and correct my mistakes, I'm ready to endure this excruciating pain.
Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind.
The Vampire Knight. Just some more information about it. I'll read it later.
Edgar. Edgar,
It's a trap.
can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
And he brought me, so...
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, and internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
They said they don't kill humans.
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Jeffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skal epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
To prove him wrong, I let him go.
Really? You sure that was the wisest course of action?
No.
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
I think you're hiding something, Edgar.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
Why would the Guard of Priwen believe you and I created the vampire epidemic?
Maybe due to our profession. Because I offered you shelter in my hospital.
What can you tell me about William Marshall?
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Why is the Guard of Priwen so obsessed with him?
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the first great hunt launched by the Guard of Priwen in 1854. They believe he's an evil creature plotting his return.
Why would he deserve such a reputation?
I cannot say. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has next to no intelligence on him. All I know is that he's supposed to be the oldest of all the British vampires.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
It's like, why would he really
Do you remember
know?
when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode that came as a shock to us all.
Harriet Jones faked her own death. When I found her in the sewers, she confessed she wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
That woman was extremely bitter, full of hatred and festering anger.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms.
Yeah.
Blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
He would have been dead a long time ago if he had a
Do you
punctured
know where
lung.
we are? Doris Fletcher's theater. This is where that hateful creature plotted to spread the epidemic across London.
I only briefly met Miss Fletcher once when she visited the Pembroke Hospital. You say it was to see her mother. She seemed like such a sweet and graceful woman.
My point exactly. The disease turned her into a bitter soul, driven by vengeance just like her mother. A symptom of all the infected patients.
Certain diseases are known to produce similar effects. Rabies, for example. And rabies is not the devil at work.
Come on, Edgar. Don't you see the pattern here? The epidemic, the link between Doris and Harriet, the suspicion of McCullum?
How could I? I never saw Harriet Jones again after
Did
she
he
fled the
cause
hospital.
this?
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet.
Oh, God.
There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my
You
research.
used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
I made a mistake. But what is science if not trial and error? We both know it, Jonathan, we both know it.
What a poor justification for your morbid fascination and thirst for glory.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
Oh, gosh. I don't know what to do. I don't really like turning people into vampires because that literally can come back to bite you.
Yes, Edgar, you're about to die. I won't say it's fair, but I can't say you don't deserve it.
Your words hurt deeply, Jonathan. They come from a friend. I helped you, remember?
Yes, I remember.
The second I saw you in that bar, I knew we would accomplish great things, you and I.
I thought you were a vampire, till you brandished that cross.
You looked so lost when you opened that door. For a few seconds, I thought you were there to kill me.
I think we were both afraid.
And now, I feel true fear. Is there an afterlife? What will become of me when I'm dead, Dr. Reed?
I really cannot say, Dr. Swansea.
In the end, life betrays us all.
The Dying Swansea Achievement Unleashed. Patient 0. Destroy Harriet Jones, the source of the Skulls epidemic. Ah, so I do have to prepare to fight the disaster. Jeez. Okay. Find the safe's key. Yeah, the safe's down here, so likelihood is that the guy is at the very top. Go out now. I hear enemies.
I have this thirst for blood.
That's it?
I have it. I can now open the box.
Oh, that was easy enough. Okay. Well, Swansea, I didn't want to let you die. If I could have healed him, I would have healed him, but didn't even give me that option.
I really don't know if I should read this.
I'm not going to. As much as I want to, I can always find out what it means, what's in it online. But for the sake of the gameplay, I'm not gonna.
Return at a more convenient time. So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood. I must tell Elizabeth.
Your prey is mine now!
Well then.
I see terrible trials await. Good evening, Jonathan Reed. Can I help you in any way?
I found your notebook. The one the guard of Priwen stole from you.
And you brought it back to me. That's excellent news, Jonathan. Were you able to keep yourself from reading it?
Yes. I give it back to you untouched.
Then, my friend, you deserve a little something to reward your fortitude. Please, have this, with my gratitude.
What's in the notebook?
I can't answer you, Jonathan, since you chose not to open it.
Can you
The cards have...
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. Perhaps London will survive.
What did I get? Okay.
The epidemic, but I see terrible trials awaiting in the future.
What did he give me? It's like doing his quest is supposed to open up, or he's supposed to give me something. I didn't read what it was. This is from him. Again from Supposed to get an exclusive collectible. That's gonna annoy me. See if there's anything for him to tell me.
Good evening.
Goodbye, sir.
No?
And
I rarely want... Fool and the Empress. Again. What are the guards trying to tell?
When I go through the recording, I'll see exactly what paper he gave me, and I'll come back. But from what I understand, there's a reward for me. Definitely sounds like there's an escalation of music and obviously baddies, especially since I pissed off the Ascalon Club.
Steady, boys! I've got one of them! I'll take its head! You'll pay for this, you ugly fucker!
Jesus.
Beast!
I wonder what the Ascalon Club's interest in that man was.
Good evening.
And good evening.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been quite...
Yeah, I'm gonna go see her right now. There you are.
Die, little!
Ow. I'm not trying to fight with you guys, I'm just trying to run through. And she's upstairs.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is
That's
it,
such an unflattering dress.
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
He was mortally wounded. I put an end to his misery.
That is terrible, Jonathan. And yet you did what you must. The poor man.
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skal epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything
There
to
needs to
me.
be some
He
more
sought to cure the disease,
facial
to exploit
expression with
vampire
these
blood
characters.
to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Edgar gave no heed to ethics. His theory could have been proven to be correct, but he abused the confidence of his patients to test it.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Icor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elizabeth,
Appropriate.
are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait!
enemy.
No! Elizabeth!
Alrighty then. Oh god, I have to kill Redgrave, McCullum, and go to the morgue again.
Now would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. I think I know where to find what I need.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to one of the locations, so there's actually two of them. 'Cause I'm sure he's, yeah, right over there.
Whose blood could be purer than that of William Marshall? Lord Redgrave will have to spare me a drop.
All countries unite!
Have you...
He is dead, I've heard.
I must
I
go.
wish I knew more about her issue. Let the enemies ensue.
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club.
Oh, hi there.
If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll improvise.
flag. Okay, find Redgrave. Well, the blood should be right there, shouldn't it? Hi there.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
Stop this farce. Marshall never was your maker. I have no idea how you acquired his blood, but I need it now.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
Well, that was easy enough. Why couldn't you just let me go? Like, open the fucking door. And now I gotta go right back where I was to, undoubtedly, to, oh, all the way over here. Wow, okay. So I guess I'll go to the hospital first. I should probably level too. Got quite a bit of XP. I can tell I am becoming weaker to my enemies.
Are you deaf? On back to the shop. Fuck his boss.
I need to get all of my potions up and running. Oh. Interesting. Oh, okay. I have 5 and 5. Why does it say I don't? Oh, because I probably haven't switched them over. I'm an idiot. Not getting rid of Jonathan's watch. I'm not getting rid of Jonathan's father's watch. Might as well just make all of them. And then I need to blood serum, strong blood serum. Okay. Why is he like up by my sister's grave? I bet we're gonna have to fight over my grave. Okay, everybody's healed, so time to level. And then I'll probably take a break. Yeah, I'm leveling up my health all the way. And my endurance. Actually, tempting as that is. That'll do, I guess. That's down to serious just because he died. Oh, whoa. Cool. They all got healed. Sanitized. Everyone was sick and now they're all getting healed. Highly respected resident. Oh. Because I let him die, his will cured everybody. Interesting. It's weird that they're stable, but they're serious. It's like identical amounts of people. Maybe because I have more hints? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it here. I'm gonna go look and see what the St. Paul Stole guy gave me, and because I know there's supposed to be a really good weapon that you get by pressing those pressure points. So let me go look at that, and I will see you guys back in a few. See you soon.